Hello, Louisiana. We are back, and we're not going to be wasting any time. We're gonna be hopping right into this as we take some looks around the league here. Wrapping up season 2. We know how important this game is. In last episode, we did talk about some records that could be broken by our players, but I'm not going to be going over all that in this episode because it's not the most important thing. The most important thing is that we come and we get a win, because if we win today, we get a bowl game, baby. And if we get a bowl game, that would be the first time we clinch one in the series. So Sam Houston, get prepared to go down. Now we have Nick Daniels out. They have their starting center out, but Nick Daniels, guys, just so you know, he was a sack leader last year with 9 sacks. But we don't have him. We haven't had him for a long time. So this is going to be an uphill battle. They have the much better roster. I mean, I was actually shocked with how many 80 overalls Sam Houston has on their team. Way more than us. I mean, they had an 89 overall player right there. We'll hope for the best. All right, we're gonna be feeding the rock, trying to keep it on the ground, but we're gonna kick this ball away to start off here today, folks. And hopefully our defense can come out and get a stop and really set us up on offense. And if we get off to a rocky start, I like to always kick the ball first, because if we get off to a rocky start, we get the ball at halftime. All right, so Stewart is the quarterback. He gets hit as he throws the ball, and oh my goodness, what was Edmonds doing there? Oh no, the first play of the game. You've got to be kidding me. Talk about a rocky start. Well, yeah, it doesn't get much more rocky than that. Edmonds just like went into a blocker. I don't know what Edmonds was thinking there. All right, how are we going to answer back? Casey Anderson under center, handoff to Kevin Hill. He's going to cut it back up the gut, and it'll be an early third down. Casey Anderson has time. He's scrambling out to the right side. He has a man in his face. He throws it as he gets hit, and it's caught by Minor. Keep the drive alive. I said I wanted to run the ball, but that's not working already, so we had to go to the air, and it works out. But we want to try to get back on the ground as quick as possible. We're going to keep it in the air, though, for this play, as Anderson has time. Hit. No! Oh, my goodness. You've got to be kidding me. He got blindsided. He had a guy open down the field, but as he threw it, you know, he got hit at the same time, and it's just an easy interception. Now Sam Houston has the ball. It's Stewart stepping up into the pocket. He's got a guy wide open. It's Edmonds getting beat once again. 2 plays, 2 touchdowns for Sam Houston. Better yet, 2 passes by Stewart and 2 touchdowns. Edmonds needs to get benched. I don't know what's happening. Not a good start. So let's just see. Okay, now we're being forced to pass the ball. And, you know, I'm really trying not to go to the air attack only, so we run it back to Kevin Hill there, but it's just not working. And we get away with one right there. Casey Anderson almost threw a pick. He's got time this time, moving around all up in the pocket, and he throws it. Oh my goodness, he was trying to hit Minor, and Minor, it was just way off target. He didn't set his foot. He got hit as he threw it, and Minor dives for it. That's not Minor's fault. That's all on Casey Anderson. And now this is not looking good here. Stewart off the mark, though. Hopefully our defense can get a stop. 2nd and 10. They've ran 3 plays, 2 touchdowns. I'm scared at this point. 2nd and 10. Short field, Stewart gonna go. Oh my goodness, it's Horn. Abraham misses the tackle. Mitchell can't get him. 5 plays, 3 touchdowns for Sam Houston. That's gotta be a record. Guys, this is embarrassing. What are we doing out here? Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Turn the video off. Get our kids off the field. I hope these kids got good grades, because they are not going to make it to the NFL. I'll tell you that right now. This is just quite frankly embarrassing. Oh my goodness. 27-0 after 1 quarter. I have benched Casey Anderson, and we have put Darta Morrison. And now Darta Morris, oh my goodness, after a great run by Kevin Hill, Kevin Hill gets open on a pass route, and then Morris just overthrows him. And that's the thing with Morris. He's got the speed, as he shows it right here, but he does not have the accuracy. And guys, I just want to get this video over. All right, or at least get out of this game. So we're going to fast forward it. Fourth quarter, into the game. They ended up adding to the 27-point lead and making it 37. Sam Houston's getting a bowl game. Your LT Jazz are not. And I think this was the worst loss we've actually ever taken in LT Jazz history. This was embarrassing. Quite frankly, I don't think I've ever lost in a football game like this ever. 37-0. We couldn't score once, not once. So, you know, we're gonna go back to the drawing board. Go ahead, take an early off season. You know, we're gonna sit back, relax, and guys, I mean business. Okay, I kind of dug our team into a hole. As Florida, oh my goodness, Florida just upset Georgia. Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, no, I dug ourselves in a hole. This offseason, we've got to get ourselves out, all right, or at least start to climb out. But we cannot have another bad offseason. We can't have another offseason where we barely get players recruited to sign with us, you know, to commit to us. So this offseason, I'm like laying down the gauntlet, okay? Like, it is on. LT Jazz is only going up from here, okay, guys? So I do mean business. So we're going to get through the rest of this season, or excuse me, the rest of the regular season and championships and whatnot. And we're going to end up going to the college playoffs. And we'll stop this episode here at the playoffs. And then we'll cover the playoffs. So going into week 14, we are done, right? We don't have any more games, but we're going to look at some big ones and see. There isn't really any this week. USC did beat Notre Dame 34-12 pretty easily there. So they'll continue to stay in the playoff race. And we'll see what happens, as it's the emulator of a PS2. So it's going to take a minute to advance the week. But, oh my goodness, guys. I don't even know where to begin. I guess let's begin just real quick. We're wrapping up the season. So let's take a look at the stats. You know, honestly, I knew some of you guys were saying to start Morris, Darta Morris, because he had more of the speed. I just, his accuracy was so bad that, you know, I just couldn't, because I did want to pass something. I mean, 34% accuracy. I don't know if this year will count for him or not. I think he is. I think it will. So we did kind of waste his freshman year, but maybe, hopefully he'll get some growth. As far as on the ground, we ran it a lot more this year, and yet, you know, I don't know, not much improvement as far as, you know, success goes on offense. I feel like we are struggling big time. We need to figure something out. Brewer ended up having a very good year for the most part. He didn't do better than Morris did last year. Morris kind of took a step down, though, from his last year. As far as defense goes, Spears was fantastic. He got 5 sacks. So that was awesome. Of course, we lost Daniels, who was our sack leader a year ago, to injury. But moving over to the conference championships, Mid-Tennessee State will be the champions for our conference. So congratulations to them. I really want to compete against them. I'm starting not to like them. They're starting to be like my rival in my head. Like, I want to beat down Mid-Tennessee State. Like, they think that they're the best in our conference, and I just want to, you know, put them in their place. But we're going to get there. Right now, we just got to figure out how to win games that are in front of us. So the ACC had a really good championship there. It's North Carolina. Congratulations to them. And then Washington, out of nowhere, upsets USC. Now, does that knock USC out of playoff contention? I don't know. Washington does beat them and win the conference title 49-35 there in the Pac-12. And then Houston, okay, for a second I thought West Virginia won. Houston does win their conference title. A very close one. Moving on, we've got Florida getting upset, in my opinion, by LSU there. Actually, it was pretty close. And then Penn State just dominates Nebraska 42-7. I think Penn State could go all the way and maybe win the national title. I mean, they've been playing so good, you know? So Caleb Williams in this universe wins the Heisman. He stayed for his senior year, and this will be his final shot, you know, to win a national championship before he goes to the pros, as we all know he's going to. And he'll be facing Penn State Nittany Lions, the number one best team in the country. And then on the other side, Georgia and Washington. That'll be in next episode. And then after that episode, we'll cover the national championship game. And then after that, get into the offseason, which I'm so excited for the offseason. But we're going to get through these games first. So I hope you guys will join me for them. And thanks for watching. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.